ॐ नमो भगवते नित्यानन्दाय। ॐ नमो भगवते नित्यानन्दाय। ॐ नमो भगवते नित्यानन्दाय। निवर्तस्वान्धकारात्वं सर्वदेवस्वरूपिणे भक्तप्रियाय दिव्याय नित्यानन्दाय ते नमः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। In this talk, we will try to understand the meaning of Sri Gurvaneshwara Bala Nityananda Dhyana Shloka composed for Lord of Guruvanam. Guruvanam is a very important place for the bhaktas of Bhagavan Nityananda. Bhagavan Nityananda spent few years here as a teenager in Guruvanam. Please understand, when a Mahatma stays at a place for a considerably longer time, that means the place has some important significance and those masters come to recharge that place. So if you go back to the Guruvanam history, initially the name of the place was Harivas, means Lord Vishnu contemplated upon that place. So surely it was a holy place much before. The place where Lord Vishnu contemplated, surely there were many siddhas, maybe meditating there in the place. And to take care of, to bless those siddhas and give direction to the future devotees, Bhagavan comes there as a teenager. He is a Purnavatara, and his touch of the holy feet rekindles the land of Guruvanam. Definitely, all those siddhas and munis meditating there in subtle bodies or in some other form gets the blessing of the presence of Babaji there. And siddhas and great Purnavataras, when they go to a place, they make it Siddha Bhumi, they rekindle the land and do not tamper the place too much. And Bhagavan just brought Gangaji there at that time. It is called Papanasne Ganga for the posterity. And flow of Ganga also purifies the land, and the cave there is a very ancient cave. It was there much before Babaji came there, and there was also worship of Malavira Swami going on in that area. Malavira Swami is basically a sevak of Babaji. Whenever a Purnavatara comes, the sevak comes there much before. So Malavira Swami was already there when Babaji came there. And after that, Swami Jananandji constructed a small temple of his Guru, Bhagavan Nityananda. Please understand, Bhagavan Nityananda himself told many times that Swami Jananandji is Dattavatara, he is Dattatreya. If Dattatreya constructing the temple for his Guru, try to understand who that Guru can be. Right? So don't confuse by telling that Bhagavan Nityananda is a Shivavatara Bhagavan Nityananda is Vishnu, he is Brahma, or he is Dattatreya. There is no need to confuse like that. Take Bhagavan Nityananda as Purnamatara of Sakshat Parabrahma. It encompasses everything. If you worship him as Lord Shiva or a Vishnu or a Dattatreya or anything, it reaches finally his lotus feet only. It is like telling Sarvadeva Namaskaram Keshavam Pradigacchati. Here, Sarvadeva Namaskaram Parabrahma Nityanandam Pratigacchati. It is like that here. So, Bhagavan Janananda constructed a very nice temple at Guruvanam and arranged Trikala pujas for Bhagavan there and made a small kitchen and small arrangement for the visitors to take rest for some time because aware that in future many visitors will come here for the blessings of Bhagavan Nityananda there. So Guruvanam became famous after this temple. Is all the effort of his first and foremost disciple, Swami Janananji. Also, he made a nice garden there in Guruvanam in some area. Otherwise, the land remained as it is without tampering because it is Siddha Bhumi. Siddha Bhumi cannot be tampered like that because everything in Siddha Bhumi becomes holy. And every tree in a Siddha Bhumi is to be considered as Kalpa Vriksha. And don't pass your judgment over the quality of anything like that. Everything is divine in a Siddha Bhumi. One is very careful while being at Siddha. This Dhyana Shloka is about the Bhagavan sitting there in Guruvanam. It is just an explanation of that so that people who come there should know what they should do there in Guruvanam. Because in any temple when you go, the idol reveals something. It gives you some message. As such, a Purnavatara is Dharana Dhyana Nirmukta. Bhagavan Nityananda, as such as no Dharana of Dhyana, he need not do anything because he is the goal of everybody's meditation. He is a Parabrahma, but still he sits there in some posture. That is a guidance for the bhaktas coming there. We will see the first sloka of Gurvaneshwara Dhyana. Namo Bala Nityanandam Somasuryagnilochanam Asitam Tribande Saha Nataloka Bandhum Vibhum. Namo Bala Nityananda, who is in Guruvanam, is a young Nityananda Bhagavan as a young boy, is Bala Nityananda. Obviously, he is very loving, has to be very cute also. Namo Bala Nityanandam Surya Soma Agni Lochanam. He has three eyes. One is sun, one is moon, and the third one is the fire. And if you see the idol or a Mahapurusha, very clearly, you can see that in the forehead there's a difference as compared to all of us. Their third eye is always awakened. This Mahatma's third eye is always awakened. So Mahatmas carry three eyes. So here for Bala Nityananda, we call it as Soma Surya Agni Lochana. Soma Surya Agni Lochana is also a name for Lord Shiva in Shiva Sahasranama. So we can derive two meanings out of this. First is that Soma, Surya, and Agni, these are the sources of light through which we perceive, we see something. That means Bhagavan is watching you all the time. In Amavasya day, there is no Soma or there is no Surya sometimes, but still the Agni is there, still is watching you. So we are being watched 24/7. Be very careful. Okay, that's one meaning of that. Second meaning is that the Surya also represents the shower of the truth. The truth is Brahman. The truth is only Mahavakya. If you see the mantra in Ishavasya Upanishad, it tells that हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण सत्यस्यात् पिहितं मुखं तत्त्वं पोषन्न पाव्रेण satyadharmaya drishtaya. Where she tells that, oh Lord Surya, open that golden lid and show me the truth behind it. So he is also the shower of the truth, or leads the sadhaka toward the truth, which is the one eye of Bhagavan. Second is the Soma or Chandra. What is Chandra? Chandra is the lord of the mind. If the mind of a sadhaka is not stable, he cannot do any kind of sadhana. If there are total distraction and kama, krodha, moha, mada, malsarya chases you all the time, such a person cannot focus on anywhere. So Lord of mind remains as one eye of Guru, which will take care of, which will prepare your mind for a higher sadhana, and presence of Surya will prepare your intellect to understand the truth. If you see, the mind is something connected to you, right? Aspect of love, devotion, everything takes place in mind. Brain is logical thinking. Brain is something connected to the intellect, is something connected to the head, and the mind is something connected to the heart. So the head and heart needs to be integrated before doing a proper contemplation. That's the indication of that. For such a person, where the head and heart is integrated, when he does contemplation, he develops a faculty called intuition. Through intuition, he is able to see beyond. So that is the third eye, or the fire. And fire also represents, through the fire, the yogis burn all kind of desires and vasanas, and they become pure. Agni burns everything. Agni burns all unwanted things, and you come to the absolute state. So, by praying Bhagavan Nityananda in Guruvanam, he is going to give you proper intellect, and he is going to purify your mind and will reveal the truth to you if sadhana is done properly in a holy land like Guruvanam. And Bhagavan sitting there in a posture where Asitam Tribande Saha. He is applying three bandhas there. These are in yoga. When you do contemplation, we talk about asana, bandha, and mudra. First of all, asana sthirata is very important, which called asana siddhi is very important. Then mastery over the bandha, followed by mastery over the mudra. These things are very important for doing a very effective pranayama, followed by contemplation. Babaji is Yogeshwara, so he can do anything there. So Babaji sits there in a Dhyana asana with a mudra in his hand as well as face. There is a Mukha mudra also for Bhagavan there. And he is applying three bandhas: Moola bandha, Udhyana bandha, and Jalandhara bandha. Surely this talk is not about yogasana, talk about Baba's posture. And these three bandhas are very important for doing pranayama. Applying, in short, simply put, applying bandhas and mudras in practices helps to redirect prana in the proper direction for spiritual benefit. So Bhagavan sits there with three bandhas applied in a Dhyanasana with mudras applied. That means one has to be extremely silent while coming to Guruvanam. And Bhagavan sitting in Dhyana means don't disturb. Don't disturb him. He sits there and you also do same thing. You'll get the benefit of that. So that is why when you come to Guruvanam, keep your mobile, everything away. Shut it off and keep quiet. Silence is very important in the place. It's meant for Jnana Sadhana. Guruvanam is meant for Jnana Sadhana, and do that, you will get a complete benefit of that. Many Siddhas get the benefit of the presence of Babaji there, and many Siddhas are there meditating still in subtle body. If you are lucky enough, sometimes you may get the darshan of some of them. It is possible, very much possible in Guruvanam. Asitam Tribande Saha Nataloka Bandhum Vibhum. How is our Bhagavan? He is very compassionate. Nataloka Bandhum Vibhum. Those who are surrendered to him, those who go to him for help, those who are surrendered to his lotus feet, he is a good friend also. Though he is a Purnavatara, everything, but still he is a good friend. Nataloka Bandhum, he is also Vibhum. He is all pervading. There is no place where Bhagavan is not there. So wherever you go, just remember Bhagavan, you will feel his presence there. And he will be helping you anyway, like that. Nataloka Bandhum Vibhum. So, first sloka. Namo Bala Nityanandam Surya Somagnilocanam Asitam Tribande Saha Nataloka Bandhum Vibhum. We'll go to sloka 2. Kripamayim Jagajyote Nidaye Brahma Vidyanam Bhavarogaharam Devam Sarvaganadinayakam. Bhagavan is Kripamayi, shedding grace, grace, grace and grace. He only gives, he only gives. Kripamayi, he is Jagat Jyoti. He is a Purnavatara, he is a Parabrahma. Whatever told in the great scriptures, whatever Mahavakyas, everything you condense, you will give human form. Still, Bhagavan Nityananda is beyond that. So he is Jagat Jyoti. Whatever Ananda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka. Ananda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka means what? He is the enlivener of entire cosmos. Without him, even cosmos cannot exist. The life force cannot exist without Bhagavan Nityananda. He is Jagat Jyoti. Kripamayim, grace, grace and grace. He sheds grace, grace and grace. He is Jagat Jyoti. He is the enlivener of entire cosmos. Means the light behind the entire cosmos. Nidaye Brahma Vidyanam. Why? He is a treasure house of the pure knowledge, which is Brahma Vidya. Brahma Vidya is that by knowing which everything is known. There nothing else remains to be known after knowing the Brahma Vidya. You know, a sadhaka is like a dumb computer initially. Dumb computer. What happens when you connect to internet? You get all kind of information of the world. A lot of knowledge is same machine. And sadhana is like that. When you go out of ignorance, pure knowledge takes place in a sadhaka, and you get that knowledge by knowing which everything is known. And all Rishi Muni seek for this knowledge only, by knowing which everything is known. And that is called as Brahma Vidya. And Bhagavan is a treasure house of Brahma Vidya. Nidaye Brahma Vidyanam. Kripamayim Jagajyotim. Nidaye Brahma Vidyanam. Bhavarogaharam Devam. Our God, Bhagavan Nityananda, is Bhavarogaharam. Our difficulties are nothing for. Our suffering, which gives so much of value, we waste so much of time crying, weeping, everything. For Bhagavan, it is nothing. A Purna Brahma is nothing for him. Bhavarogaharam Devam. He just removes all your difficulties just like that. Just with one touch, one grace is enough. Bhavarogaharam Devam. Sarvaganadinayakam. You classify anything in this entire cosmos at different ganas. Gana is classification. If you classify anything, living, non-living, whatever it is, Sarvaganadinayakam is the leader of all ganas because creation came from Parabrahma. Etasmad Atmanah Akashasambhotah Akashat Vayuho वायोरग्निः अग्नेरापः पृथिव्या औषधयः औषधिभ्योऽन्नम् अन्नात् पुरुषः. What Taittiriya tells that from the Parabrahman, from the Atman, Akasha has come. From the Akasha, Vayu has come. From the Vayu, Agni has come. From the Agni, Apa has come. From the Apa, Earth has come. From the earth, the Anna, the herbs and plants, that kingdom came. From that, food came. From that, the Purusha also came. And everything comes from Parabrahma, and Bhagavan Nityananda is just that Parabrahma. Is there anything more than this in the cosmos other than what I told just now? There is nothing. Understood? And Bhagavan is obviously the enlightened of the entire cosmos, enlivener of the cosmos. Obviously, then he is also Sarvaganadinayakam. Whatever creation is there, living or not living, whatever it is, Tavara or Jangama, never matters. Bhagavan is the leader of that. Sarvaganadinayakam. Kripamayim Jagajyotim Nidaye Brahma Vidyanam Pavarogaharam Devam Sarvaganadinayakam. Third verse. Ahetukadaya Sindam Avadutam Digambaram Nivasati Gurushange Pragaditam Brahma Tattvam. Ahetukadaya Sindhu. There is no reason for him to love you because you are also the creation. He has to love you. He has no option. However good, bad you are his kid only. He loves you. Ahetukadaya Sindhu. There is no reason for his compassion to flow on you. He has no ulterior motives. Having crossed the dreadful samsara, having attained the complete knowledge, such a Mahatma is a spring moving around. Vasandavat lokahitam charandaha. For the integrity of the society, they just move around. Happily they move around, and whatever difficulty you face, they remove out of that, they help you to attain the Brahma Dhyana. If you walk 1 feet towards Bhagavan Nityananda, he will walk 10 feet towards you. And that is why he is Daya Sindhu. Ahe etuka Daya Sindhu Avadutam Digambaram. Bhagavan is Avaduta as well as Digambara. Avaduta means what? Asha Pasha Vinirmukta. He don't have any kind of bondage. He don't have any kind of desire. Bhagavan is tells this one has no desire. This one has no desire. Va is Vasana Vivarjita. We are born out of Vasanas. Right? We have to implement something, execute something, achieve something to come out of the Vasanas and create new Vasanas. And that's what we all do. We are very good at creating new Vasanas always. So he is completely Vasana Vivarjita. He is Purnavatara. He is born out of compassion to help all of us. That's the only reason for a Mahatma to come as a Purnavatara. Avaduta Va. Du is Duli Kritanga. Duli Kritanga, it represents Duli Kritanga. His body is made with dust. But a Duta Chittaha, he had a very, very pure mind. He is Anamayaha. He is very, very healthy as well as Dharana, Dhyana, Nirmukta. He need not do any kind of Dharana or Dhyana. He is always free. He is in Brahma Tattva always, right? He is in Brahma Tattva always. So there is no Dhyana for such a great Mahatma. Avaduta, Digambara. He don't care about a dress or cosmetics. The entire direction is a dress. Means what? Bhagavan is all pervading. There is no one place for him. He is Dibam. He is everywhere. Bhagavan is there. Ahe etugadaya sindham. avadutam digambaram nivasati gurushringe. As a bala, as a young boy, he stays in Gurushringa. He stays on the top of the Guruvanam hill, moving around. Pragaditam Brahma Tattvam. What he does there? He expounds the knowledge of Brahman. So there is no seminar, workshop, or standard class like modern gurus going on Guruvanam. There is nothing like that. You have to seek and search Bhagavan in Guruvanam. Pragaditam Brahma Tattvam. He expounds the knowledge of Brahman to the qualified sadhakas in Guruvanam. You have to be qualified for that first. You have to do a lot of struggle to reach that and do sadhana in Guruvanam. Pragaditam Brahma Tattvam. He expounds the knowledge very silently. You will understand when you do sadhana in Guruvanam for 3-4 years, the changes taking place within you, the way in which you relook and understand scriptures, and the way in which you contemplate, quality of your contemplation, how it improves, you will understand. And I cannot explain that. You have to experience yourself. Pragaditam Brahma Tattvam. He expounds the knowledge of Brahma Tattva just like that. He's a Purnavatara. Potential difference is so high that one look is enough. The knowledge just flows from there. He stays in Guru Shringa always. Ahetukataya sindam avadutam digambaram nivasati Guru Shringe pragaditam Brahma Tattvam. Next sloka, fourth one. Kalatitam gunatitam समलोष्टाश्मकाञ्चनम् कौपीनदारीं योगीशं सुरगणादिसेवितम् कालातीतं गुणातीतं. Don't tell that Bhagavan Nityananda was there from 1897 to 1961, whatever it is. It is only he assumed the human form in that time. Bhagavan is Vibhum, he is Kalatita, he is beyond time. He is there always. He was there before, he is there now, he is going to be there in future because Brahma Tattva has to be there. Parabrahman has to be there for the cosmos to exist. So he is Kalatita, he is Gunatita, he is Avaduta. He is not bound by gunas. In our case, gunas dictate our behavior always. Sattva you are very nice. When Rajaguna predominant, you are very violent sometimes. When Tamoguna is predominant, you are sleepy. A yogi like Bhagavan Nityananda has no waking, dream, or sleep state. Understood? They are always in the Turiya state. They are always one with the Brahma Tattva. They are very stable. They are one with the absolute truth. He is Gunatita. Kalatitam Gunatitam Samaloštashma Kanchanam. Everything you fiddle around, this is creation. And whatever you fiddle around, you are not going to carry with you. Right? While leaving this earth, Chitragupta is not going to give you a full and final settlement check. Right? You came empty, you will go empty. For a Bhagavan, it is Samaloštashma Kanchana. For a clay, for a stone, and the gold or any valuable thing is same for Bhagavan Nityananda because he has created all that. What value will give for that? He is the boss of all that. What value will give for all that? Samaloštashma Kanchana. Kalatitam Gunatitam Samaloštashma Kanchanam Kaupinadari Yogisham. Such an exalted guru wears just a kaupina. He is wearing just a kaupina. That only he will wear. And Yogisham is the Lord of all yogis. Lord of all yogis is Bhagavan Nityananda. Kaupinadari Yogisham. Suragana Sevitam. Bhagavan is worshipped by all gods. All gods worship him. All natural forces are taken care of by one Lord. There is a Lord for the fire. There is a Lord for the water. There is a Lord for the earth. There is a Lord for air. And everything there is one Lord. Every aspect of the creation, there is one controller. And all these devas worship Bhagavan Nityananda. Suraganadi Sevitam. So be proud of yourself that what is the kind of guru you are with for sadhana. Even to take the name of Bhagavan Nityananda, you need a sukrita of crores of life, I'm telling you. It is not easy to take name, utter the name of Bhagavan Nityananda. It is so powerful. It is so powerful. Utter a few times in some life, you will come to a lot of sweet. That is sure. कालातीतं गुणातीतं समलोष्टाश्मकाञ्चनं कौपीनदारीं योगीशं सुरगणादिसेवितं. Suragana always the seva for Bhagavan Nityananda. Last sloka. Padasparshana Richitam Siddha Bhumiha Vande Guruvaneshwaram Sri Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. Just by Padasparsha, he rekindled and recreated that Siddha Bhumi which was Hari was before, and Bhagavan named it as Guruvanam, the place for the sadhakas for the contemplation to get the Brahmajnana, Atmajnana. So just by Padasparsha, he could rekindle the whole land. He could make it Siddha Bhumi back. And people understood the value of the place because where Bhagavan Nityananda stayed, like Guruvanam or a Ganeshpuri or a Kanyanad, they are already special places. They are very, very special places. If you go back to history, there are a lot of important things connected to that place. And that is why Mahatma comes there. He established caves in Kanyanad. There is a reason for that. He went to Ganeshpuri and stayed a long time. There's again a reason for that. So Mahatmas don't go like that here and there. There is a reason. So he made Guruvanam a Siddhavumi, which is Adhisthana of Bhagavan Nityananda. It is the most spiritually vibrant place you can see in the world. And which Baba already told that. There is no other place like Guruvanam for meditation. Padasparshana matrena richitam siddha bhumiha vande Gurvaneshwaram. Oh Bala Nityananda, you are the very Gurvaneshwara. You are the Lord of Guruvanam. And we come here to seek your blessings, Bhagavan. And oh Bhagavan, I know that you are the same Dakshinamurti who was sitting under a banyan tree as a young boy and giving Brahmajnana to all the Rishimunis around who are much more elder to you, and all your jnana went to them silently. You now spoke to them, but the doubt got cleared. Chittam Vadatarurmule Vruddha Shishya Gururjiva Gurostamanam Vakyanam Shishya Stachinna Samshaya Nidaye Sarva Vidyanam Bihaje Bhavaroginam Guruve Sarvalokanam Sri Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. Oh Bhagavan Nityananda, as your Bhakta, I am aware that I am with the very Dakshinamurti. So, having come to Guruvanam, Bhagavan Nityananda, please accept me. I have no other plans to go anywhere else. I know that everything is available here. So, Bhagavan Bala Nityananda, I worship you as Dakshinamurti. So, give me that supreme knowledge and remove all my weakness. I am unable to remove my weakness. Please, with your grace, remove those weakness from me and give me that ultimate knowledge. I'm ready to stay here life after life. And finally, Bhagavan, grace me with that knowledge. So this is about Dhyana Shloka. I will chant the fifth verse again. पादस्पर्शनमात्रेण लिखितं सिद्धभूमिः वन्दे गुरुवनेश्वरं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. I'll repeat the first verse. नमो बालनित्यानन्दं सूर्यसोमाग्निलोचनम् आहितं त्रिबन्धे सह नतलोकबन्धुं विभुम्. With Bhagavan's grace, I tried my level best to understand the meaning of Dhyana Shloka. So when you visit Guruvanam place and get the full benefit of the presence of Bala Nityananda there, and you can, this sloka may be helpful to you to understand more about the place and how to contemplate there. Remaining, when you read there, Baba himself will guide you. ॐ नमो भगवते नित्यानन्दाय। ॐ नमो भगवते नित्यानन्दाय। ॐ नमो भगवते नित्यानन्दाय।